The Wine and Culture course offered at LdM investigates Italian wine with its extraordinary history, philosophy, culture, and lifestyle of modern-day Italy. The history of wine in Italian tradition dates back to the ancient Roman times. From the study of wine, we gain a perspective of Italian culture, about their values and our own, and we gain a perspective about Italy today. From the study of wine, students at LdM focus on the distinctive traditions of each territory, as well as the economic, geographic, and climatic aspects of each area of Italian wine production. Students learn how to understand and how to read Italian wine labels and explore grape varietals in their historical roots, as well as the many different techniques used to make wine across the peninsula. Each wine is studied in terms of its characteristics, history, and traditions, and in relationship to the particular foods it is meant to accompany. We talked with wine and culture professor at LdM, Donato Ioselli, about wine and its close links to culture in Tuscany and Italy.
I started teaching here at Lorenzo de' Medici in 2008, early 2008. And since then, I've been doing quite many semesters, enjoying teaching and building as well my skills and knowledge along with the guys who are following the classes here with me. So it's almost 4 years. I have worked for a winery in 2006 in the Chianti Classico area, so I did something quite live, touring people in the cellar, having a look at what happens when during the winemaking, so in the vineyards, and following also some marketing stages during the wine. Into the wine company. I'm also the founder of a food and wine association whose name is De Gustibus, and along with my mates we deal with food and wine here around Tuscany. So first pour the wine, of course, and the first thing has to deal with the side. So I need to see if something it's wrong. If there are defects into the wine, otherwise I have to look the density, if the wine has something left over from the fermentation. Then I need to see the color, the quality of the color. So I can do many things like, for example, try to see through the wine. I've written some words on a piece of paper, like this case, for example. Then the quality of the color. This case is red wine. Okay, so there's like purple, ruby, garnet, and brick red, and so on. I stir the wine then 3-4 seconds to see the density and the alcohol content, which can be less or more defined by the amount of legs which runs back to the content of the wine. Okay, then second stage, smelling the wine. In this case, I can detect the main characteristics of the wine. I then stir it back again, 3-4 seconds. So there's like aeration, proper aeration, oxygenation. So some compounds are properly released a better way. I smell it again. I can sometimes split nostril, and I won't smell the wine too many times in order to avoid the so-called smelling stress. Okay. Third thing, it's drinking the wine. I make these strange noises in order to have air, the oxygen, which helps me to better detect the aroma into the wine. If I'm doing something more like a pro, I would have spit the wine into a special thing. I'm actually not for speeding. I like much more drinking it. So that's mainly 1, 2, and 3 stages you go through when tasting a wine. Florence, like all the other towns in Tuscany and Italy, of course, it has very much to deal with wine. We can be considered a sort of wine town because we have such a long time tradition. We have wine regions like the Chianti Classico, which is not far from here. Actually, it's just a handful of miles away. And many Florence traditions, like all the tavernas, like the things that could be described as the early wine bars, are a strict part of this town culture. So therefore, the wine culture and Florence are like just one thing. That's what I think I can say.